So I've been looking into the Bitcoin recently, and I want to get my hands on some sweet Bitcoins. So at the time of recording is February 12th, 2021. So Elon Musk just cashed in more than $1 billion of Tesla cash reserve into the Bitcoin, and I feel like I'm missing out on something. So I have been looking at it, and here's my idea how I would invest in the Bitcoin. So first, read, I have watched some videos of Warren Buffett. His idea on the Bitcoin. He does not like the idea of Bitcoin. He hates Bitcoin because he says the if you invest in the stock market, then the money is going to create value because the company you invest in operate are producing products or providing services. But for Bitcoin, then there's no substance under it. He gave an example. He says for the check has value because it is directly related to dollar, but the piece of paper itself has no value. You can also write your numbers on a pillow or on a cloth, if people agree to use that. So he says Bitcoin is like the piece of paper, the check. It has no intrinsic value, so he will never get his hands in the Bitcoin. The only reason people want to buy Bitcoin is they expect to sell them and at the higher price. So they are banking on other people will pay for a higher price for the Bitcoin. So I think he has a point, and from my perspective, Tesla stock has high rocked in the last few months. That means Elon Musk and his fans are loyally chasing and following him. So since he moves into the Bitcoin, or the Tesla fans will be moving into Bitcoin as well, which means it is guaranteed that there will be more and more people drawn to the Bitcoin. Like Warren Buffett said, then the demand is going to be high, then the price is going up. So I think, and that's one thing. Tesla fans will drive the Bitcoin prices up, like they drive the Tesla stocks market price up. So the price is going to be up. And the second thing is, I watched the in one of the documents Tesla revealed, he said probably in the future they are going to accept Bitcoin as the payment method. So that means, and also Elon Musk himself says Bitcoin is the future. He is going to accept this trend. So, which I think I think it's about time. So I decided to drop in. Okay. So first question is, should I buy Bitcoin? The answer is yes. Okay. Uh, and then the second one is, how much do I buy? So for this, I look into many videos on YouTube, including the Graham Stephen. He said 2 years. It's funny. 2 years ago, and 2 years ago, one year ago, he said on his YouTube channel that he is not going to invest in Bitcoin. He is pessimistic, but a few months ago, he made another video. He said he is, since Elon Musk and the CEO of MicroStrategy is going to the Bitcoin market, he is going to as well. Then how much? He said 1% of your entire portfolio, which I agree. So this means I'm not going to be super rich because of Bitcoins, and I'm, but at the same time I'm not going to go bankrupt because of Bitcoin as well. So I just want to like dabble into this this new trend just to see how it goes. And since my money is in the Bitcoin market, I'm going to look at the trend, the charts as well. And also from the point of diversification, since the Bitcoin is not regular, is decentralized, which is it is unhooked to the stock market, the government, the regulations. So it's a way to diversify my portfolio. So to answer the question, how much should I invest in Bitcoin? At most, for me, at most 1%, or it just let's say 1%, and I'm just going to pretend this money is lost. I'm just going to pretend I'm willing to lose this money in case in the future the market, the bubble, whatever you call it, entirely drop. I am willing to take the cost. I'm going to take the loss. So I have no problem with that. 1% of my portfolio. Okay, the third question is, where should I buy Bitcoin? I did a lot of research online. Also, the short answer till now is Cash App. Because it is expensive to buy a Bitcoin. For example, PayPal a few days ago, they supported the Bitcoin buying function in the app, and I have seen YouTube ads everywhere. But for the small amount of transactions, like if you buy $20 Bitcoin, you have to pay PayPal 0.5 0.05 transaction fees. And but if you then I look at Cash App. So for the same amount, I transfer $20. Cash App would cost 0.45 dollars for the transaction fee. So that's cheaper. Like I said before, I'm not going to buy a whole bunch. Then I would say I like to go for the cheaper option, which is Cash App. That is one reason I choose Cash App on lower transaction fees. And the second reason is it's easy for me to transfer the Bitcoin back into my cash, back into the physical money in my pocket. No, the physical part in the hard drive, because the Bitcoin, they if you want to remove your money from the Cash App, the exchange, you can buy a hard drive online and then set up some code that you can physically have your Bitcoin in your hard drive. So Cash App allowed me to do that. However, PayPal, so far they do not support. They once you buy Bitcoin, it stays in PayPal forever. So maybe later, a few years, or maybe in the future, they will allow you to buy things in Bitcoin, but you cannot get your Bitcoin in a hard drive in case PayPal get hacked. Or in history, some apps that sells Bitcoin, they were hacked, so the money were gone. Then it's not safe. So I prefer to have an option in case my money in Bitcoin gets a little more, then I'm going to consider taking the money from the Cash App into my physical drive. Okay, and then I know there are some other apps to buy Bitcoin, like the Coinbase, yes, but the transaction fee in Coinbase is even higher. So I only buy $20 worth of Bitcoin, so I don't want to pay more than 0.05, which is PayPal offer. So I don't like the high transaction fees. So, and also I'm not going to day trade as well. So I just don't like the idea of having to pay a transaction fee to buy because so the lowest transaction is a Cash App, and I just bought one yesterday. So it won't hurt. Just give it a try. Okay. Hope we all make money from Bitcoin. Bye bye.